Hello everyone, Losty here with the follow-up video to the last OpSi Chapter 5 and monthly Arbiter fight, where in this video I'll be briefly talking about the hard mode of the monthly Arbiter boss fight. So starting off, as a correction to my previous video, which I thought hard mode at Corrosion 7 was going to have 180 stats, the boss actually has 156 stats, just like on normal mode, which means you only need to have 203 in offensive and survivability and 156 in tactics to maximize your advantage in this fight, instead of the 235, 235, 180 I thought previously. Do not take this lightly though, as it is highly recommended you get that 203, 203, 156 before engaging this fight, unless you are ridiculously confident in your fleet, in which kudos to you. Moving on to the rewards, not that incredible for the difficulty. It pretty much sums up to 5 choice gold plates, 10 random gold plates, and 2,000 supply vouchers on the refund at reset. This is fine because if you are not able to completely clear this zone, do not be discouraged, as you are not losing out on much, since the supply vouchers are going to pile up with nothing to spend them on anyways. Difficulty-wise, it is considerably difficult. It is comparable to the normal mode, but with a pretty large exception. The rest and regroup command is disabled for the hard mode of the fight. In normal mode, you could technically engage the fight, wipe, then restore your fleets using rest and regroup, wait 8 hours, and then do it again and again until you beat the boss. This same strategy cannot be used in hard mode. This means you have to rely on the 4 fleets and sub-support that you bring at the very beginning, and if you try to continue the fight after wipe, you'll be doing it with the Toll of War and disabled abilities, which is pretty much pointless. That means you want to really stack your 4 fleets to the best of your ability before engaging the fight. Now the strategy for the fight is subject to change, since it's very possible the future monthly fights may rotate to one of the other Arbiters, either being the carrier or heavy cruiser. But at least for this month, we have the heavy armored battleship with surprisingly high evasion. The teams that I bought were fairly battleship heavy, with 3 battleship focused teams and 1 carrier team. In hindsight, probably better to bring more carrier focused teams if you have the ability to do so. The boss had decently high evasion as a battleship, and more of my battleship volleys were striking misses rather than hits. Carriers seem to shine a little bit better here, with less issue landing airstrikes accurately. If you end up using battleships, definitely use an anti-air gun that has a secondary hit stat, like the Bofors Stag, and use a high efficiency standard fire control radar auxiliary instead of using one of the crit auxiliaries, because the only thing worse than not hitting a critical volley is not hitting a volley at all. I think that's it for this video, and I wish everyone success in their Siren boss fight.